Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. I have a complaint or a complaint. I'm here to complain about Peter Obi supporters. I am tired. I'm tired. Now only una come this world. Who watched the debate last night? Clash of the supporters. Who watched the debate last night? Who watched the debate last night? Well, during the debate, to support my platform, I give people the opportunity to buy stars. And people were buying stars. Team Atiku was leading in the stars. Team Peter Obi actually did well in the stars because they were chasing Atiku closely. It's just that Atiku had one very strong man called Black Mentor. If not for Black Mentor, Peter Obi's team will have won. It's just that Black Mentor went over and above. Somebody said boring last night. Let me block you. Thank you very much. Block. I'm blocking you from my page in totally. Charles March 2022. If it was boring to you, it's not boring to me. And that's the kind of content me I want to be doing. So since it is boring, let me block you so you not see it. I'm ready in Lenny. She first up para yin o yabi. E first up ya were abi. Mo ya were ju. E fe le go abi mo go ju yin lo. When I want talk say una stupid abi, I stupid pass una papa. She ya were ni. Someone said the things we obedience are. If you are emotional, stop bullying people and harassing people. If you are emotional, be emotional. Nobody's saying you should not be emotional. You have every right to be emotional. But whether you like it or not, the Star Wars, I did not say Atiku's team won debate. I said Atiku's team won Star Wars. Somebody say, shut up, you talk too much. Collect your rapture. Go and meet Satan. Now you and Satan from today on. We're under of Gustav. Je blocking rapture than what? Yeah. Let's talk about these things. I'm annoyed. So I should be petting you because you are Peter Obi supporters. Let me tell you, Peter Obi is nothing like his supporters. When Femi Kuti called him out, did he not go and meet Femi Kuti and have a conversation with him? I like Peter Obi, but I'm beginning to dislike Obidients. And I have every right to. I'm beginning to dislike Obidients. Kilo de. You Obidients are nothing like the Peter Obi. Peter Obi is a man of substance. He's a man that has a vision and ideology. He's not a bully. You guys are bullies. Let's tell ourselves the truth. That truth that Nigerians don't want to hear. I will tell it to you today. I will tell it to you today. Let me give you an example. I did my teaching yesterday. 10 things that are more important than prayer. I listed all the 10 things scripturally. Number 1, love. Number 2, knowledge. Number 3, faith. Number 4, action. Number 5, righteousness. Number 6, forgiveness. Number 7, obedience. When I was talking about obedience, I was using style to talk about, because Peter Obi signifies the obedience of a generation that is going to listen to what you are supposed to do. I even use this thing, use textile, give Peter Obi small edge. They were happy. The Obidients were happy. The moment Atiku people came and won Star Wars, Obidients become. Did I say articulated inside the? Did I say BAT? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how bad these Obidients people are. If no one hear truth, me I go tell you the truth. Let me tell you how bad these people are. I was yapping Tinubu last night because his supporters only brought 1,000 stars. Atiku brought 70,000 stars. Peter Obi brought 62 or 65,000 stars. So it was a close match. I think Peter Obi was actually leading Star Wars at a point. Atiku just took over. But about the next thing, at the yap Tinubu, say Tinubu people, now only 1,000 stars now buy. The whole, as imagine, 70,000 to 62,000, then to 1,000. Tinubu fans no fight me, say I yap them. But say I declare, say Peter Obi, say Atiku win Star Wars, win. When we say Star Wars not about Isabi debate. It's about who buy stars. And let me tell you something. You guys are so narrow-minded that you do not understand the value of Star Wars. Star Wars shows one very powerful factor. How much support a candidate is going to be able to get financially in the determined election. It's not about tweeting and retweeting. Obama did not get into power by tweeting and retweeting. Neither did Donald Trump. Some people brought out their hard-earned money. You need to learn how to do it. That the free sorry, the youth are angry. Be angry in your father's house. Don't carry your anger to my page. You carry it to my page, you get your rapture. You and Satan are going to be you are going to be gisting 5 minutes after you carry your anger to my page, because you will have been raptured. Raptured danu. Chele yawireni. Abe le shiri. Abe Ferrari kuni. Lori page temi. E wan threaten awa. Won sọ fún yàrá ìyá yín ni. Go and read the comments. One guy said, let us report this acrimony. I did not hear Peter Obi in any way. You see, they did not watch the... Let me tell you something, whether you like it or not. This platform that you are seeing is my business. I retired from radio to come and do this business. And when I started it, people were laughing at me. Yesterday night, I made my 4 months radio salary on just the stars. My 4 months radio salary is what I made in one night from the stars. When I started it, people were saying that the face talks too much. He's always on social media. He's doing agbaya. Is that not what you were saying? I'm asking you, is that not what you were saying? So I will not sell my market again because Peter Obi wants to become president. Has Peter Obi stopped importing amarula? Has he stopped any of his businesses because he wants to become... He that wants to become president, why doesn't he stop his own business? So me, I should stop my own business because he wants to be president. Peter Obi, they doing work, they go. And if they campaign in presidency, they go. Me, they do my work, they go. And I go... As a matter of fact, I love Peter Obi. Let me tell you this thing. My first candidate is Peter Obi. My second candidate is Tinubu. Let me tell you, there are things, as old as Tinubu is, he has his advantages. Whether you like to agree or not, he has his advantages. I prefer Peter Obi because he's young, he's dynamic, and I believe that the Igbo people also deserve a shot at power. But I'm not going to rule Tinubu out because his hand is shaking. I want to hear if his brain is shaking. The day I say that Tinubu's brain is shaking, then I know that he's not a candidate again. As long as his hand that is shaking is okay. The candidate I had the least preference for, and I've never hidden this, is Atiku. In my scale, I've even put Showoref before Atiku self. But they won the Star Wars. So I should come and give it to Peter Obi that did not win. As I'm not getting it. Was I rude to Peter Obi in any way? I listened to the post and I made sure I did not edit that post. So Atiku supporters now did a post. And I felt that these people don't try. They buy my star. I can't put up the post. See the post. They put my picture up. They put Atiku picture down. They say, respect Nigeria every Thursday, clash of the supporters. They hype my show. They say, join us. His Excellency Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Instagram, Daddy Freeze, Facebook. And what I said under it was, shout out to the Black Mentor. Sponsor of Team Atiku. They won the Star Wars tonight. 9 person begin curse me, say I yellow. I get bald head. On top waiting. If you watch that show yesterday, Just like today now, we have 275 stars. Now show the star take start small. Raf sent 75 stars. Another person sent 200 stars. Emmanuel Kelechi sent 200. I go the hype now. No worry, buy star. It's inside this. Where are the vex? I go still collect my star. Now so it start to 200 stars. Then one person buy 1,000 stars. Then another person respond. Before you know it, Team Obi came and said. But you see, one thing is, in life you always have people that are strong financially. Black Mentor came and put 10,000 stars down. Obi people respond. They have the numbers. They have the volume. Peter Ebojele was there. Obi people respond. Braga. The next thing. Somebody say, I'm done with you, Baba. You don't need to talk on me. I don't rapture you. Collect. Someone say, I'm done with you. Is that how you want to change the country? Change it from your father's house. Make your papa to open Instagram. Make it do Clash of the Supporters. Maybe we'll see how far you go. Now so, small by small, one person go buy. There was one Peter Obi fan that was buying 50 stars. 50 stars. Before you know it, he don't buy 1,000. Bah, he don't leave Peter Obi people. At a point, Peter Obi was at several points during the show. The show, thank God I recorded it live. Thank God people watched it live. Thank God the show is on my Instagram, on my YouTube, it was on TikTok. It was everywhere. More like play. Black Mentor go just come buy 10,000 stars. Obi people go struggle. They go overtake him. Black Mentor come again, drop another 5,000 stars. Obi people go respond. So it was a constant war between Obi people and Atiku people. It was towards the end of the show, after we had done the first 1 hour, that Tinubu people bought the first 1,000 stars. By then, Atiku was on about 29,000 stars and Obi was leading with about 30,000 stars. Before Tinubu people bought their first 1,000, and even the Yap Tinubu people say, see you alive. The next thing, out of nowhere, I become people papa enemy. You are going to let the reasoning public have an issue with Peter Obi? Mark my words. What you are doing is going to become counterproductive. I am struggling right now not to transfer the anger I have with Peter Obi supporters to Peter Obi himself. I am rationally thinking that Peter Obi is not like them. Peter Obi is not like them. Peter Obi is not like them. Because if to judge you by them, I no go vote Peter Obi. If not by obedience, I no go vote Peter Obi. What made you don't? Let me be very honest with you. There was a time I was switching back to Tinubu. I was like, nah, this what's all this? When Peter Obi left his house and drove to Femi Kuti's house and went to sit with Femi Kuti, what are your issues with me? To me, that's when Peter Obi won me over. I was like, no, I love this man. And you know, that now reinforced the opinion I had about him, that if you have a problem and you are a poor widow inside one ghetto, Peter Obi fit drive come your house, say, auntie, waiting they happen. It gave me that this guy is not going to sit down in Abuja like our current president that has no inkling of what's going on in the country and then be giving commands. I felt that this was going to be somebody who would take the poor seriously. I don't believe Peter Obi will be in power and ASU will be on strike this long. I'm not saying he can come and solve ASU's problem in a heartbeat. But I believe that even if they will go on strike, it will not be this long and this fruitless. Because I believe Peter Obi will wake up one morning wearing bathroom slippers, drive, go ASU president house, sit down outside, he will go there with one bottle of Amarula. The two of them will sit down and drink that Amarula and say, Baba, how can you work with me? Let's work together. Let's bring these children back to school. I will give you this. I'll give you this. More drink the Amarula here together. Then we settle this. I believe he's a one-on-one person. Someone saying that hunger, they make people listen. You get the kind of hunger where go carry you run enter bush. Lion go chop you. Your hunger and your anger is not doing Peter Obi any favor at all. It's a great demerit to the campaign of a man who I believe to be an epitome of progress and integrity. You think it is by anger? Because you are angry. Listen, no team has given us problem like Peter Obi team, even on the Clash of the Supporters. One day, Peter Obi team came and held Clash of the Supporters ransom. They said they are not going to debate because it was their turn to pick topic. Do you realize that I had to, the team Peter Obi threatened me with lawsuit on my own platform? Have you forgotten? Baba, waiting this, Baba, if not for Peter Obi supporters, I don't go vote Peter Obi. Kenny say, shut up, Mr. Man. Let me shut up now by giving you rapture. As you they go, God to go rapture your papa. So the two of them go fit work for Satan. J rapture weary yala yae olo foshi. Please let me greet the people that are buying me stars, Jare. People that have sense. Samuel Academy, 50 stars. Oche King, 75 stars. Stephen Didon, 100 stars. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. The rest of you go and buy stars. Oh. Go and buy stars. That's the same thing you should have told P2B people to go and buy. Go. The Star Wars about stars. Now listen, person buy stars to the tune of the amount of money wey they spend yesterday. I no go come give them hype. Obima 24 says, oh guy, you don't like P2B, stop pretending. Thank you very much. Chop your rapture. Chop your rapture, weary. As in, let me tell you what I was doing today. I woke up this morning, sat down on my phone, and was reading the comments of Obidients. And I was blocking the Obidients and the Obidients that were liking and commenting under. I will not block you. Block. Let me tell you, you are the easiest to block because I could just draw angle for your side, say block. But your likers are more difficult to block because I now have to go and visit their profile page and block them from there. I don't mind the 2 hours now I sit down, they block Obidients. 2 hours now I dedicate for early morning. I don't get any other work. Mo block yala ya, mo block destiny, mo block baba won. I block them. What's that? Just put it there. Who told you to remove it? Okay, I put it there. Okay, good. Mo block more than you. Pẹ̀lẹ́ ya wèrè àbí? Pẹ̀lẹ́ ti ya wèrè ti ẹ fẹ́ wọgbó. Someone say you don't slap people in the face and expect them to smile. I don't care. We're in this Nigeria together. We're not all suffering it together. So I'll not do my work again. So I'll turn my platform. Why does NTA not turn his platform to P2B? Why doesn't Arise News turn his platform to P2B? Why doesn't Channels News turn his platform to P2B? But me, I should come and turn my platform to P2B. Your power hospital, why you no rename am P2B? Your bar shop, why you no rename am P2B? Your house, why they no go redo the deed inside P2B name? Facebook people. Ike Nonso say in Papa na big mumu walai. Ike Nonso on Facebook. He put in face and in my wife we were like winch. If you see this woman, I swear to God, these people not get security. Thief come like this, they say wife, they say hello, ma, sorry. If they send winch to come press him, they say wife, the winch go wake him, apologize and say, no tell her that our oga be this way, sleep beside you. No let him vex. So if you see her face, plus your face, the two of them, and we lady boo, they're blocking. Washere, iwati yawe. Iwati yawe to burewa. Yahweh dàbí ìgòrà ìbínà tán dàgbò sínú ẹ̀ wá jẹ́ blocking wèrè block dànù suspend kò sí block ló ṣe gba suspend ọlọ́run yọ ẹ block ló yẹ kó gbà rapture dànù. Someone say forgive and forget. I know they forgive foolishness. Someone say you will block. I will block I will never block all my followers. My followers will get sense still many. I will block everybody that wants to listen. Now market I can't. Oh, nothing saying I play. I can't hear complete. The only thing free on my platform is my gospel. Every other thing I came here to work. I left 26 years on the radio to come and sell here. You are now telling me that I should not work so that I can come and be collecting tithe from your hand, Abi. Listen, let me tell you something. The market I'm selling, the people that are shouting cannot afford to buy the market. Kish me if you brag. How many of you can afford to? The cheapest food from my wife's kitchen is, say, maybe 15K. That's the cheapest food in her kitchen. You can't afford. You will know if you buy stand, now you go buy food of 15,000 for 2-liter bowl. Which belly you want to take chop am? If that food enter your belly, the worms wey dey inside go begin riot. You cannot afford the kind of things I'm selling. So let me quickly block you. I don't need to have too many followers. Oh. Let me tell you, when somebody comes to my page for interviews, I charge 1 million naira. One guy asked me for 5%. I curse him. Say, how dare you? Are you trying to undermine my platform? The guy thinks I play. I curse and block him. Unto say, he asked me, say, make I give him how much be 5%? 50,000 naira. I say, no, don't insult me. If you cannot pay the full price, get out. Go and collect discount somewhere else. Me Raya and Woloshiu come be you when no get money to post ordinary story. You can't tell me say I go block you. I never see. My problem is say I know if you look all the network. The day I see you, that day you go chop your blocking. Yatiba barely I go my blocking. Weary Clinton Ikechukuni trying to be relevant. What have you ever contributed since you started this broadcast to better Nigerians? Baba, what has your father contributed to the world except bringing a full-grown Aredin to add to the population of already established Aredins where they this world? Let me tell you, kakpe government money Obama jekiba be bimo because you want to be eleri bunye. Oh, you can't fear that journey. Ọmọ rádaràda, ọmọ tó ń tán torí wọn gbàjẹ́. Wọ́n wá bíbá wọn sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ. Jẹ́ blocking Clinton Ikechukwu. Ban dànù. Mo lọ fẹ́ suspend wèrè. Ban dànù. Eléyìí ní block me join sharp. No worry. Block me join. I go block you. No vex. Quick. Please. I'm rapturing some people. Some people destiny na today go end. You go block tire, no problem. I go block. Oh yeah. Make una dey talk. I don't block 4. Make una dey help me count. Block. Talk. Make I block them. Someone says stop insulting their parents when you're angry. When they were angry, did they not come and start causing trouble on my own page? Did they not come and start causing trouble on my own page? You think you have the monopoly of madness? Up till now, we've not been able to give Omoyele Sowore any opportunity. And if we are really talking about youth, Omoyele Sowore is the real youth. This one say block me too. Baba, no problem. Rapture. Oh. I'm ready. And today na blocking day. As I sit down here, listen, inside where they block, one person buy 1,000 stars. Adeyemi Julius, he said, Baba, no vex on behalf of Obidients. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly. No vex, Baba. I buy 1,000 stars. These are the kind of people that I'm looking for. You shout, no vex, no, they cost me. You buy 50 stars, you know, if you buy one person, buy 1,000 stars. Now. These are my customers. Let me be very honest with you, yeah? I'm as fair as can be. But I've learned one thing in this life, eh? If you don't say something the way Nigerians want to hear it exactly, if Nigerians want you to say, the boy bought a dog, and you say a dog was bought by the boy, Nigerians go fight you. As long as you don't talk that thing the way they won't hear them, they go fight you. One person say, now why they want beat you die for NSAS? NSAS where I did my house. Who want beat me? You where they beat you if you near my house. And they ask you, and as I talk now, every day where your papa they come out, they go they beat him. Conductor go beat him. Bus driver go beat him. Rain go beat him. Sun go beat him. Sapa go beat him. Kamatan go beat him. rain go fall for a head, beat am. If you carry umbrella, rain go beat am, beating umbrella. Then you go carry the frustration, come give your mama, come collect blocking. Weary. You think. So someone say because person buy star, now your kind person. Papa, na my kind person, you. Na market I come here, come sell. Why your papa know they do free work? If you do free work, if you see money saying you go the small ileke way you go. I beg make I follow this man, follow who? Block who down no, my block here we. As today na rapture day. You go say people today I determine say I want rapture everybody. All my followers, I want rapture una. Say le ya we abi. Where that one we talk nonsense? Dilton Griffin. Now he say they go beat him papa for SARS. One knee. No need for SARS and SARS to beat your papa. Owu sakpa. Don't mend your papa destiny. Join your own. Dilton Griffin. Rapture day. Today you will meet your maker. Talk, make you collect rapture. Talk. Una quiet. Hey, fed rapture ni. Please make I greet person we buy stuff for my Ejigbe Anna Egbe Anya who just buy 200 stars. God bless you, my sister. Now you're kind of defined. Someone say 15,000 naira food. That means saying that poor people they eat your wife food. I'm Ina Mohammed before I block you. Because as you did like this, be like say the Gary way they inside your head. Somebody want use and begin make a bar. So you never begin think. I say the cheapest food now be 15,000 and then a pepper soup. You want food of 300,000. Go and check. Now, fact Amina Mohammed. We were like Sokubos and Incubus Peking. Collect your ban. Ashiri. Banda nuiri, my lord. Oh. Make una talk. Oh. I ready today. I ready for una today. Try and understand what Nigerians are going through. You are generalizing this, Oga. Now life be this for Nigerians. Nigerians are going through what they are going through partly because of their fault. Your parents sat at home and were praying, and then they are angry that the country is not working. Other countries that are working, is it by prayer? Your papa wake up early morning, he join fire altar, begin they declare what God cannot do does not exist. Then they vex, say Nigeria no work. Make God fix them now. The God way they pray to since morning. Why never fix your country? Chop blocking. Simply fix. Say send me. Let me send them taste buds menu so they can hush up. Thank you, my brother. You think I came? Are you okay? You see, let me tell you something. And Nigerians don't want the truth. If I were against Peter Obi now, I will understand that okay, it's because I don't like Peter Obi. I was hailing them. Peter Obi did well yesterday. It's Tinubu that did poorly. It is Tinubu that did poorly yesterday on Stars. Someone said, Freeze, you need to calm down. Baba, I will never calm down. And I want, you know why I'm bringing you out today? I won't block all of them today so that there will be sanity in the house. So my anger, besides they provoke you, I want make you talk that madness with your mouth so I will block you. Someone say you are not hailing us, you are blocking us. Buy star, we hail you. I will not hail you for free. Who you be? You go party, you see Burna Boy, they sing about Shinopella. You know what Shinopella don't do for in life? Somebody say, I came and watched. So did 600 other people. And if all of them decide to go, another 600 will come tomorrow. Now so life be one day. Wear your cloth, carry come out. If you don't like us, we dey run arm. Baba, in this life, if you talk, you go collect. You go collect. Nigerians need to wake up. There are obedient and obedience. All obedience must go. Rapture must carry today. One is just about ribi nibi wole. A need more ribi. A need nibi ma wole. We made you popular on social media. Now you are blocking us. Go make your papa popular. If not so that they make people popular, I dare you. I give you 1 year. If your papa no popular, can't collect 100K. You made me popular. You made me popular. I hear you need that really. Ba shake pe fun e wo. Alo ma wogbo ni wa rare ku. You made who popular? You made who popular? Say, now my 120,000 subscribers on YouTube, I be 722,000 on Facebook, I be 800 and something thousand on Instagram, about 20 something thousand on TikTok. Now you come make me popular. Baba, let us separate the obedience from the obedience today. Obedience must go. Obedience today is your rapture day today. God has destined that you be raptured today. Obedience jade go je blocking. Say person win Star Wars. And when they were throughout the show, anytime there's a break, I make sure I did not use the Star Wars to distract the debate. Anytime there's a break, I hype the Star Wars. Go and watch the show again. In fact, let me play it for you. Anytime there is a break, I hype my Star Wars. This is what the show looked like yesterday. This is a live recording from it.
Healthcare Nigeria is dead. Okay? I spoke during the introduction of all the achievements of Peter Obi in healthcare. I didn't even finish. I can continue. I still have many points to give, right?
Can you see this sweet debate?
Sentimental. So I challenge you, please. Tell us exactly what Lagos State under Asiwaju with the highest IGR in Nigeria, the biggest population, the highest concentration of multinational companies, the highest concentration of business people and citizens of Nigeria, a former country's capital.
Sure, they say as debate sweet.
Healthcare. This is very crucial.
Now they tell me one thing. Let me tell you something. Don't say Obi na scam. That's also wrong. Don't call Obi is not a scam. He might have some followers that don't have sense, does not mean that he's a scam. I will not take that. Obi is a good man. He just has 2 sets of followers. And you need to differentiate between the obedience and the obedience. Go and read my page. Tinubu supporters no fit. Listen, how do I know that they will be supporters? Listen to comments. Make you they see comments. Oh, I don't to block. I for screenshot the comment before I block them. I for screenshot the comments before I block them. One guy, make you they hear comments. So I can't the one that say, wait, please, people they buy my star, make I greet them, Joe. Engineer Anna Gbeanyahu 50 stars. Mayor Sam 50 stars. Mayor Sam 100 stars. Mayor Sam 50 stars. God bless you. Tommy Ken Nweze 530 stars. Be like saying in the lead Star Wars now. Raphael Ajeri 100 stars. My brother Ralph Samuel Academy 94 stars. I too love una. Big shout out to Adeyemi Julius. On behalf of Obedience, we have the good, the bad, and the ugly. I support you, die, bro. We have the obedience and the obedience. Today, obedience must go. Let's vote out the obedience and keep the obedience. Tommy Ken Unjamanze. I get your frustration. However, don't brand these people obedient. They are touts who can't control their emotions. They are all over the place. I wish I could buy you star back for this thing where you talk. Your brain, they work at Adeyemi Julius. Once again, article people don't come, they don't begin to buy style. Joseph Nantoma. Why I no go hail you? At the same market, you buy my market. No be customer you be. Now this man, I dominate the Star Wars yesterday win for Atiku Abubakar. They can't say make I no great Atiku saying people win star. It's like say person come buy moto. For when they sell motor, make them not say thank you customer because you don't like the person. Why Peter Obi no go every shop where they sell Amarula? Make it say you no sell to Tinubu people. Let's all of us no one get sense. Until I see Peter Obi Go to all in businesses one by one and tell them not to sell to any other person. Make them not say, make them for any brand where people be they sell. Make it ask you, say who you they support. If you say Atiku, we are not selling to you. If you say Showore, we are not selling to you. If you say Tinubu, we are not selling to you. Until Peter Obi can begin to do that. How dare you? Big shout out. Another person don't come and buy 530 stars. Egbodo. Paul. Please make I hear the people where they buy my market. Egbodo. Eribawal Paul. God bless you. Thank you. Egbe Anna Agbanyawu. Daddy Freeze, don't allow Nigerians to carry their problems to spoil your work. Thank you, man. Desmond Chibuzo, Stephen the Don, Oche King, Raf, I hail all of you. Thank you for buying my market. How can I buy stars? My dear brother is only on Facebook for now. We will fix the badges on Instagram so you guys can come and buy too. You see, you need to know that in life perspectives will differ. Perspectives will differ. And to be very honest, if you want to buy stars, go to my page. Let me show you what my page looks like on Facebook. You see it like this. You see me there looking handsome before my head begin party too much with this yellow background, wearing tie and suit. Then you see it's verified handle. You can see verified, blue tick. Now you will go and watch the video. Let me show you how to do it. And the no vex, now market account this work can't sell. I not come here, can't follow anybody fight. You can see that's the video. Okay, sorry. That's the video, the live video. You can see it right there, wherever you are. That's the video. Now, if you click on the video, you will hear me. You'll see during this broadcast, you can buy stars. Click on it. During the broadcast, you can buy stars. Okay? Then, show you this here. So under there on Facebook, you can buy stars. You see, you need to understand, guys. Maybe me too, I should calm down because I've been angry and I don't vent. Someone say, I love you, bro, but they fall my hand. Baba, I must fall your hand steady. I must fall your hand. Oh boy, now so I go collect injection yesterday for hospital. I never pay. Hey. Hello? Hello? Yes. Good afternoon. Sorry, I was having issues with my POS yesterday. Just give me 10 minutes. I'll sort it out. Okay. All right. Can you please send me a text message with the account number? Because the receipt you gave me is in the car. So just send me the account number to this number now and the bill so I can sort it out. All right. Vanessa go collect injection for hospital yesterday. On recognition, they allow me go and no pay because their POS no they work. Now I come house, so I try and my network was having issues, and so me to forget. Make I no lie, I also forgot. Let me be very honest. But I try, but my network get issues. Big shout out to Peter Jude, just got 200 stars. Tola Thomas Odulaja also got 200 stars. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I wanted to say this. You see, opinions are always going to differ. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe in what I'm saying or not, opinions are always going to differ. And I'll give you an example. When I come forward, Nigerians believe that prayer is very important. We've had that discussion. We've been having it almost for a whole week now. Nigerians generally believe that prayer is so important. And my argument is, there is nowhere in scripture that says if you don't pray, you will not make heaven. There's nowhere in scripture that says lack of prayer will get you into hellfire. They did not say it directly, and they did not say it subtly. Christ say pray always. The same Christ say love your neighbors and your enemies. Una they love enemy? No. But una won't care the one way be like the one way una they used to. And my argument is, as a Christian, what is your goal? What's your goal in life as a Christian? What's your goal? Salvation. What are important for Christianity are anything that either helps or derails your salvation. That's what is important. Anything that either facilitates or derails your salvation in Christianity is important. Hello? Anything that facilitates your salvation, anything that can hinder your salvation is important in Christianity. Anything else is by the side. I came this and I proved it. Omo, they fight me. Nobody could come with anything tangible. Listen, let me show you. I said 9 things that without them you can never make heaven. 9 things as a Christian. Number 1, love. The Bible says, 1 John chapter 4 verse 8, he who does not love does not know God, because God is love. So you cannot even know God without love. Knowledge. He who does not love does not know God. Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Matthew chapter 13 verse 12, the more you listen to me, the more you have understanding until you have an abundance of knowledge. Christ is very keen on knowledge. Without knowledge, you can never be saved. Faith. Without faith, Christ did not die for you and you collected Christ through prayer. It came through faith. Without faith, you cannot reap the benefits of Christ. So without faith, you can never make heaven. Action. Your life is based on actions. You will be judged according to your deeds. Matthew 25, 31 to 41. Each time you took care of the least of your brothers and sisters, you were taking care of Christ. The Good Samaritan performed an action, and Christ used that proverb to illustrate what it would take to make heaven. Righteousness. Without righteousness, you cannot make heaven outside the gates. Revelation chapter 22. Let me read it for you from Scripture. Revelation chapter 22, verse 15. But outside the gates of heaven are the sorcerers, the immoral, the murderers, the idol worshippers, and all who love to practice falsehood. Without forgiveness, you cannot make heaven. Until you are forgiven, you cannot make heaven. Without obedience, this is why I now even brought in obedience. Without obedience, you cannot make heaven. Peter Obi people were not rejoicing then, and I say, without obedience, they did not sit down, they were happy. But then the moment Atiku people bought stars, problem started. Without justice, you cannot make heaven. Without mercy, you cannot make heaven. 9 things that will either make or mar your salvation. Prayer is not one of them. Instead of people to sit down and hear me out and look at the validity of my claims, they began to fight me because that prayer that they want to pray. Somebody told me that, I said that, look, work is more important than prayer. Because whether you like it or not, if you work and you don't pray, you can make it. In fact, you even make it. Most of the richest people on earth, most of the most successful countries on earth don't pray even for 2 minutes. They don't even believe in any God. Because the Bible is clear, Matthew chapter 5 verse 45. God sends his sun and his rain on the just and the unjust and on the good and the evil. God, they dash everybody the same sun. Now, wait till you use your own sunlight to do, now you go determine whether you go make them or you don't go make them. God don't give everybody. So work is more important than prayer. Somebody said, no, Daddy Freeze, it must be a combination of prayer and work. And I say, no, there's no statistics that support that prayer and work combined gives you success. The statistics shows that knowing what to do and when to do it and doing it well will guarantee you success. Statistically, China, they closed their door to everybody and focused on developing industrialization, exports. Today, they are one of the biggest economies in the world. Nigeria, with all our prayers, our GDP is 400 billion. China's GDP is 14 trillion. No be B that China no join us for B where we dey inside B. China dey 3. And they don't pray in China. 90% of the Chinese population is irreligious. Singapore is Buddhist. And they're doing well. The whole of Europe is irreligious and they're doing well. If they work and they have a working system, they will succeed. You don't need to pray to be successful. Prayer is not in the success equation in the least of way. If you say prayer for revelation is different. If you say prayer for comfort is different. If you say prayer for wisdom is different. But inside success, no space for prayer. No space. Whether you pray or you not pray, if you do the right things that you're supposed to do to be successful, you will be successful. Don't include prayer in it. You cannot prove it. There are countries that pray and are successful, like Saudi Arabia, like Dubai, like Qatar, and there are countries that 90% of the countries that fail. In fact, the countries that pray and are successful are Muslim countries. There is no predominantly Pentecostal country on the face of the earth that is thriving. These are facts. You can't deny them. Whether you like what I'm saying or not, whether it resonates with what your mother told you or not, whether it's what you heard in church or not, it's the truth. Dispute me with the truth. When the richest man on earth does not pray, is irreligious. Warren Buffett is irreligious. Bill Gates is atheist. Warren Buffett is publicly agnostic. So how did we get here? But you see, they don't want to hear these things. They want me to tell you that if I don't say that prayer is important, the prayer way you don't pray since, no be regress when they regress every year. So the Peter Obi don't turn on our God. Let me tell you, as good as Peter Obi is, he cannot win election in any civilized country. It's because Nigeria is the way it is. Peter Obi cannot win election in any civil. They will dig out one thing that they will use to disqualify him. Go and ask them how they do elections abroad. It's because Nigeria is the way it is. No be prayer on a rich take here. Somebody said, smoothing relaxation. This is not the first time doing the rubbish of generalizing instead of calling out those individuals. Baba, I go block you. I don't send you. I don't send anybody for YouTube. Oh. They know they buy stars for YouTube. They don't get badges. Oh. To block for YouTube, they sweet my belly. Oh. And the anger, let me tell you how YouTube they sweet me. If I block you, go still they watch my video. You know, go just free comment again. That's the sweetest blocking in the whole world. You will see, but you know if you talk. Monkey see, monkey not talk, me boo. There's no civilized country. Peter Obi will try here in Nigeria because he's the one-eyed man among the rest of us that are blind. See what Boris Johnson do for UK. They come out time for office one time. You think they get time for all this one way they do? You think say they say only the facts and they import the whole, you know, go win election. Say now you, they don't like make you get money abroad though. Go ask anybody where they live for UK, especially UK. America system different. UK, oh, they won't make you serve that government. So we are the way we are now because of it's us now. And if I tell you this thing, they go fight me. They go fight me up. They go fight that if you shut up. Oh, prayer is important. Prayer is important. Prayer is important. Show me one person that joined prayer. And it's the prayer is part of what made him successful. Please let me greet the people that are buying me stars, Jari. Egbe Anna Agba Anyawu, another 100 stars. God bless you. Akuze Newi, 25 stars. God bless you. Onyeka Mbanugo, 75 stars. God bless you. Flins, I can't see your name well. 310 stars. Thank you so much. May Yahweh bless you. Edobo Emmanuel. Is that 500 stars? And she's so pretty. Gosh, you need to see this girl. Redemption Ordained, 75 stars. Bright Okanigbe Otiefule, another 530 stars. Atilola Agumbi Ade, his mother used to be my boss in BCOS that year. Hey, Atilola Gumbiade, 99 stars. God bless you. Emmanuel Undu, 99 stars. Oh, come and see this fine girl we buy me stars. Oh. Hey, make I look for her again. Oh. A double Emmanuel. Now fine babe. See how she said, cool, wegele. She know they behave like obedience. These kind of people, if they go join Peter, they go be obedient, not obedient. God bless you guys. I really appreciate you. Buy stars, make I hail you. Cash cold, Kasumu say you no get sense. If to say your papa get sense, he not go born you. Come rapture, they go. Yeah, they go. They go. Say your papa get sense. If for no, wait, I won't tell you. If I tell you, you go drink something way bad. So make I just leave you. So back to what I was saying. Nigerians don't want to face reality. Someone say they go stone your papa for public, no be me. Waiting, where the public, where are they there? You know they need near there. So now when I did chop dinner with my family for a coat and I won't come stone me. Like seriously? Where me and you they go where be public? You don't ever think these things before. Say that place where you think say they go, not be everybody follow you go there. You don't ever think Baba, they think these things, oh. They think these things. Oh. So, you see, Nigerians need to understand that perspectives differ. There was a story I saw. Oh, Ola OJ, don't send 1,000 stars. God bless you. Make I greet him. Ola OJ, God bless you, brother. This, you see, let me tell you, stars, they therapeutical. As they see the stars, they come in. You know, notice it before I come, they shout, they vex with everybody. All of a sudden, I don't calm down. You know, no need to fight anybody again. You understand? Make everybody just calm down. As they buy me stars. Utans, Damola, Abdul Rahman just buy 99 stars. Another person don't vex, come buy stars again. Reggie baby just throw away 2,000 stars. My sweet sister Metu Odion 50 stars. Adeyemi Orire Adebajo 100 stars. Utaz Abdul Rahman 99 stars. My painter they gate make I picking call. Prince, how far? You dey gate now you can't they call me now. Come make it come be like say I mean they keep you. I don't keep you anywhere. Oh yeah, beg me. If you no beg me, I don't go call them.
I'll beg, sir. I'll beg.
I go call them. Make I send you token, so you go use the token enter. I too like to look for that guy trouble. Prince, in brother name na Evans. Remember that Evans we do that work that time. So they always call him Prince, the brother of Evans. No be that guy brother. Oh, make una no go join poor guy. We no get any problem with that one. POP Prince. Yeah, make I send them token. So you see what I wanted to tell you, yeah? You guys need to understand that opinions may differ, but we need to always hold on to facts. And Nigerians, if somebody is saying what you don't want to hear, if it can be proven, if he can prove that thing he's saying, sorry, I did remove person, hide user. These people don't know me. One guy say, now bring up the reality you want us to compare Peter Obi with the rest. How much were you paid? How much was I paid? Let me tell you something. Atiku did not give me 50 kobo. Atiku supporters came and bought my stars. Peter Obi supporters, come buy stars. If you cannot buy stars, keep quiet. How much was I paid? Someone said, but Daddy Freeze, do you mean Peter Obi doesn't have what it takes to be bright enough to win abroad? Peter Obi no fit win election abroad. Now Trench is in fit win election. Go and compare him to the brightness of Boris Johnson or Donald Trump or Joe Biden. That's when you know that which of your leaders can measure up to those ones. He cannot even measure up to the women leaders. Whether in Croatia, where they get their women presidents. Are you joking? Are you really kidding? He can try. Maybe if he lives there for 10 years, he can manage and win election. But say the carrier for Nigeria go the tar. Will they what Peter be the answer some questions? Now, even we sometimes they fear say, Baba, this one you know answer around well. Baba, do you want to underestimate the genius of people like Boris Johnson? You think they are just anyhow people? Even inside they are genius. There are people still they yeah them. Someone say Trump no follow. Forget it. Trump not genius. That's one of the highest IQs of US presidents. Forget say Trump not just weary. Please, people are buying me stars. Please, can I be greeting them? Oh, Reggie baby, you are too beautiful. Another 2,000 stars. Oh, Fumlola Adamson, another 2,500 stars. Why did God send me such beautiful women? Gold Harrison, Arisha Kola, 99 stars. Another person don't buy star again. Ayokbo, Augustine, 530 stars. Hey, leading the Star Wars right now. Reggie baby, 6,000 stars. Their father, just throw away. Reggie baby. This is not the first time Reggie baby is coming to dominate my Star Wars. This is not the first time. 6,000 stars. Woman. Funlola Adamson, 2,500 stars. Ola OJ, 1,000 stars. Adeyemi Julius, 1,000 stars. Joseph Nantoma, Black Mentor, 1,000 stars. Ola OJ. Shout out to them. Buy star, make I hail you. If you know if you buy star, quiet. So there was another thing I wanted us to talk about. Since I don't want to do live today, make I tell you truth. I have so much work that I've been paid for that I've not done. I can't day here. Not just say I wake up this morning, just see Obidients everywhere. I say, Yahweh. See, this guy, what's his name? That very famous police officer posted something. He said, let me look for his page. And please, if you are coming to my page, if you want to disagree with me, use your sense. If I'm not senior your papa or your mama, I senior your elder brother. I'm 46. Ali Giwa, God bless you. I said I was going to raise that. Ali Giwa. Yes. So, there was a story, and I want to read this story to you. He was paying 9 million yearly for 3-bedroom flat in Maitama, Abuja. It was later increased to 10 million, and he was paying. No savings, no investment. He's working, he believed and depended on his salary, it will be coming. When you live in the neighborhood of big men, you behave like big men. You roll with big men, packaging your network. His junior colleagues went to developing areas like Lugbe, Kubwa, and bought lands there in the selling estates there. They used their salary and built to their satisfaction the kind of houses they needed. They only rented the boys' quarters and built commercial houses they rented out. He said they live in the village and they shouldn't claim they are in Abuja. He always argued that living in the neighborhood of the rich makes you respect your network. Fast forward to the second tenure of Bubu, something happened, the man was sacked. Remember, for the past 10 years, he has been paying rent between 9 million to 10 million in Maitama, where his mates became landlords. His rent is expiring next month, no money to renew or even get another one. He told one of his friends, those he laughed at for staying in the village, to give him a flat for his house. He sent him the number of the property owner. Excuse me, you are my friend. You should give me this for free. You know that you know what I'm passing through. His friend replied, building materials didn't come to me for free. The land I bought wasn't for free. Please, my house has been handed over to a lawyer. If you need it, call him. He will tell you the price. There are others who need it. I can only convince my lawyer to give it to you because we are friends. So if you are serious about it, You will let me know. He paused, they paused, both of them paused. This is not fiction. I know those involved. Over 10 years of living in the neighborhood of the rich or guy still poor. Think and plan your life. Where you live doesn't matter. What matters is you and the value you create. Stay in the forest, the world will find you. Absolute nonsense. And I'll tell you 2 stories. First of all, somebody has just bought stars. Ola OJ just sent 3,000 stars. Ola OJ, God bless you, bro. You're not letting the boys down. Reggie Baby wants to chance you. Reggie Baby is so beautiful and she's a nurse and so intelligent. Fire brain. Oh, awesome looking. But you don't want to agree. She bought 6,000 stars. You are buying 4,000 stars. The battle has been drawn. The battle line has been drawn. Fumi Adamson is on 2,500 stars. Oh, these people are meaning to frustrate my life with stars. Frustrate me. I want to be frustrated. Embarrass me with stars. I want to be embarrassed. Eh? Oh, Utah just sent another 100 stars. God bless you. God bless you, Bobomi. Back to the story where they talk. This thing, stay in the forest, they will find you. Utter nonsense. I posted a comment. I said, life is funny though. The guy in Metama could have met some high flyers and landed a 10 million deal. Life is never black and white. Because they will tell you, he was paying rent in Metama, he was paying rent in Metama. Let me tell you something. Life get us a bill. And I will tell you my personal experiences. When I came to Lagos, I saw how Lagos was. I stayed with plantation boys then in Festac. I didn't like Festac. Plantation boys were emotionally attached because they grew up there and everybody knew them, and they started picking up the pieces of their lives there, but I didn't like it. I didn't like Ikeja or Ajegunle. I didn't like Ikorodu. I didn't like all those areas. Maybe I could have bought a land there and started building a house there, but no, I didn't. I was working in VI. My company gave me a very tiny house in that Victoria Island that I was living with my family. But to me, my house had AC. I was living in the middle of everywhere. My children were at the play park with the children of commissioners, and people were upwardly mobile. Why would I go and live in Ikorodu? Inside that my rented house, I had 3 cars. For my wife then, I bought her a brand new, not Tokumbo, brand new Honda City. The latest one of that year. As it came out, I bought it for her. I bought myself Camry. I still have the Camry till now. And then after a while, I bought myself Range Rover. So I was staying in a rented house. I was driving, me personally, I was driving 2 cars. I was driving a Camry and a Range Rover. And my wife then was driving a brand new car. I did not have a house. I did not have land. But the places I was rolling to, I was getting connections. I was getting work. My ex-wife used to fight me with that thing. You don't have any land. I say, I cannot go and buy land in Mowe. She went to buy one property in Mowe then. She told me that, let's go and look at the property. I never went there with her. What am I going to Mowe to go and do? Build a house in Mowe. Come inside. Tell Amarachi to show him what I need him to do. Give him mask, I beg. Babe. So that's why I don't believe in this nonsense. I was driving, my range there was the range everybody was driving that period. My Camry, I bought it brand new. My ex-wife's house, I bought it brand new. My ex-wife said I should go and build house in Mowe. I said, why am I going to build house in Mowe? For what? You to have property. Nah, fam. No way. And me, I like luxury. As I was living inside that rented house, I had Rolex. So better authentic Rolex. Where I buy $15,000, $20,000. If I get money, I buy watch. Nothing concern me. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make any sense to me why I should go and buy land there and not buy Range Rover. But I just felt, some things don't make sense. On paper, it doesn't make sense. But I just, sometimes you have a gut feeling. You understand that, okay, I'm feeling this way. Let me tell you, the money I used to buy my house, yeah, I made it in a deal that I drove my Range Rover. If I did not have that Range Rover, I would not collect that deal. I went there. Of course, my hard work paid. The fact that I was able to deliver on deliverables paid. But let me tell you something. I went there with a Range Rover. I was carrying a Virtu phone. I was wearing a gold Rolex. I sat down. We started talking. I gave them a bill. I don't think in the history of radio anybody has ever gotten paid that much. I was earning 100K a day. I'm talking about 2012. 100K a day. And I earned it like that for 4 years. That was my salary. Then I had a 30% cut on the deal because I was able to give them some. By the time I was done with that deal, I started buying the properties that I could not afford before. And my anger, my explanation is, somebody will say, why are you driving a Range Rover? Imagine I'd gone to that deal, sweating, came out of an Uber. I went there with my Range, parked. When I drove to the compound, they opened the door. The MD of the company was driving my Range. We parked Range side by side. My Range can't get customized number plate, FRZ. When I talk, then they hear, first of all, Daddy Freeze knows his work. So it's not like I went there driving a Range with an empty head. I went there driving a Range knowing what to say. Packaging. I packaged. What type of deal? Was a radio deal. I was to produce on so many radio stations. And guess what? Let me tell you something. They saw how effective I was. They now gave me, I know if you talk this thing too much. So now me, they negotiate with radio stations. I go cut the price, can't give them the, because they're going through my company. I was working with Cool FM, but Cool FM were dealing with these people through my company. They fight me, I don't agree them. I say, lie. Is it that you deal with them or I take it to Beat FM? They look at me, I look at them. So I cannot understand why you can just use generalizations all the time. It doesn't always work. I'm going to give you a second story. The second story is the sweetest. Even when I was buying my house, with the amount of money I used to buy my house, I can build a house in Ikorodu that has swimming pool. I can build a maybe 7 big bedroom house in Ikorodu with swimming pool. In Aja, maybe not swimming pool, but I'll definitely be living in a bigger house with a bigger compound. What I wanted was location, proximity. I drive sports cars. I don't want to drive my motor, make the chest of my car, they scratch ground. Even as it did, it's still a scratch ground, but I know they scratch plenty. I wanted a nice neighborhood. I did not want to worry about who fixes gates, security. I wanted to stay in an estate, and I wanted Lekki, and I wanted somewhere that is close. A lot of people say that if I've gotten a bigger house, I'm not interested in a bigger house. Fix it, let him feel it. The wallpaper tall. No, leave that side. Let him do the other things. Love you, darling. No. Okay, show him everything that needs to be shown. Everything that me and you discussed. Yes, and I'm coming to also meet him. Okay. Let him wear his mask. No, when he comes to my room, I will take care of my room. I love you, darling. That's Amarachi, very sharp. Once you give Amarachi assignment like this, she goes, they deliver, they go. Only you go, they fear. Let me continue telling the story. So, I have experienced it before in my industry. Well packaging, good packaging. You see, It get the way you go carry yourself. They go through. Let me tell you, the work I did for 100K a day, when that deal ended, I enjoyed it for about 4 years. When that deal ended, I was doing that same work for 5K a day. I swear. The only thing that made it 100K a day was packaging. It was just packaging. And I could never have gotten that deal. It was one guy coming from Ikorodu smelling of boss. You know, say boss get his smell. Or I was driving, Papa, when they look, as in, nobody, as in, you know when the Oga talk finish, he said, Daddy Freeze, what do you think? I talk, everybody go nod head. Papa, fine, at the end of the day, I delivered. Now, you also need to understand that if you are a marketer, you will be doctor, where you no get waiting, you they sell. If you go follow person live for big area, you feel regret them. But me, where they package, where they market, where I get things, where they sell. But let me tell you something, the work I do on my life, do you think it's really worth a million naira a session? Do you really think it's worth it? It's not. But that's the price I pegged. Do you think if they saw that Freeze as a hungry person, they're going to pay me 1 million naira to be my life? Forget the mileage where I won't give them. They go price you. They go first look you, price. So your packaging is very important. Someone said, in a nutshell, you were favored in the interview. Would I say it was God that favored me or my Range Rover? I'll say it's a combination of everything. Somebody said, Freeze talk too much, make I block him for Facebook. I use on this channel. Francis Tutu, what is blocking? Some people still they buy stars, make I still remember hail them. Metu Odion just sent 1,000 stars. Another beautiful lady. Look at her, gorgeous, fine. Ferdinando Leah, 50 stars. Michael Brown, 100 stars. Metu, another 50 stars. This girl is fine and intelligent and a good star buyer. Oh, I love good star buyers. You see, so when you read a story like this, think and plan your life. Where you live doesn't matter. What matters is you and the value you create. Stay in the forest, the world will find you. I disagree. My kind of work, you stay inside forest, you go chop rats inside that forest, the end. Now I can live in a forest now. I can live in a forest now because I have established my brand. But those years when I was hustling, I could not afford to live in a forest. I could not afford to. When you know that I live in Victoria Island, you will not invite me to K2 to do interview. You will meet me on halfway. I'm still going to tell you a story, my neighbor's story, that is even more powerful than my own. I will tell you. But I want to make sure I've told you everything in this my story so I don't leave anything out. You see, there's also luck. Life happens. That's why I said it to that. One guy came and argued with me. He said, where's this story? Because it's still there. You can find it on this guy's page, Ali Giwa. Prince Will FM said, a bird in the hand is a proverb. You secure what you have first. No sensible man will have a life based on could have or luck. My problem is property always seems to confuse the people that own it into believing that property is a bird in the hand. They're not demolished Popo Gari house. I'm asking you. They're not demolished Popo Gari house. Make una think am now. He built a big house in the outskirts. That, you see, let me tell you, you get where you go for outskirts, Say they try save your money. Baba, you feel buy property where you go enter problem. Let me tell you. Taste Boss bought a property in Ikorodu. Massive property. I think it is maybe 10 acres. She wanted to build a factory there. The Oba sold it. Come inside. Come inside. Enter. Are you okay? I'm like, yeah. Fireball. Butter. No, check. I don't think I do. But I can go and get. I'm done. I'm just chatting with them. No, 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 no. Let's talk about this. Did they not demolish Popo Gari house? Taste buds. So that you not say I'm yapping somebody else. I will tell you Taste buds' own story. Taste buds has a property in Ikorodu, 10 acres in Ikorodu. She bought it, and when she was buying it, she told me the story. She was with one of her former classmates, a guy who was telling her, this property, just come and buy 2 plots in trade, business trades, or whatever they call them for Lekki Aja. Somebody say, free is rest. Make I rapture you and your papa, make I feel rest. Let me save myself from you. Che raptured and weary. So, the guy was telling her that, come and buy land in Lekki. You will not be able to buy 10 acres. You might be able to buy 3 plots. You will not be able to buy. She said, no, no. The other guy was convincing her, buy this land, buy this land. This land, he did. Baba, one day I go the land. They show me Oloto. You know what it be Oloto? They show me. Say, Baba, this place no be your land. Till today, we never fit collect that land back. I'm talking of 10 years later. Unto say, taste buds go buy land for Ikorodu. So when you sit down and say land is a bird in the hand, I beg to differ. Land can be a liability. Let me tell you now, if you buy 2021 range G-Wagon last year, and you brought it to Nigeria, you will sell it for more than you bought it. The way G-Wagon appreciated, if you bought it brand new then and just brought it to Nigeria, it appreciated faster than houses. Why? Because life happened. All of a sudden, there were conductor shortages, so cars could not have been built during COVID. So because everybody wanted them, everybody wanted the G-Wagons, prices skyrocketed, brand new. So you don't buy your own, carry and call Nigeria, clear them. Now any price you want, now you go sell them. G-Wagons are currently selling for 200 million. I know people that bought for 95 million and sold for 200 million in 1 year. Someone say, oh boy, you dey confused. And they tell you real life story, they follow me argue. I'm not saying property is not good, but if you don't understand, someone say your story not be our story, no problem. That's why I say opinions differ. This is not Bible that I'm an expert. I'm just telling you my life. This is what I've done in my life. I can't tell you what I did not do. This is what happened in my life. Now let me tell you my neighbor's story. When my neighbor packed into the estate, then houses were going for about 4 million a year. I be landlord. He rents. You understand? He used to do small business. Very bright in brain. Now like 5 people brain. And now marketer. If he sell you anything. So he moved to the estate. Sharp guy. Very sharp guy. So he get one place where they go drink beer early morning for my estate. I know they follow them and go there. But every morning, you know they drink beer, but you go follow them, go there, go sit down, gist with them. Before you know it, you don't jam one guy there. Before you know it, you don't toast the guy. Tell him, say, Baba, we could do this business like this, we'll do this business like this, we'll do this business like this. If I tell you now, they're on their 3rd estate. They built the first estate of, I think, 50 houses. The second one is about 100 houses in this Lekki. I think they just bought the land for their 3rd project. This guy came to this estate. He did not have much. But simply by association, he was paying 4 million naira a rent house. We always yap and say money too much. Baba, he's built his 3rd estate. They're on their 3rd estate. Now, each estate does not, none of the estate has less than 20 houses. One, I think, has 50 houses. This happened in a space of, I don't want to mention his name because I don't want to make it listen vex when inside they tell a story. But this happened in a period of 3 years, not up to 4 years. My neighbor, my guy, if I call him now, put on for, I think put on for school. I say, Baba, how far? No mention your name. I just they talk about your story. How many houses are in the current estate you are building? He came into this estate as a tenant in a 4 million naira a year apartment. He has bought the house that he came into rent now from the same money generated inside this estate, and he has built 3 estates. I'm not making it up. Now my neighbor, inside my estate, in my close, there are 3 of us that are very close. One of them works in an oil company. The second guy is this developer guy where I tell you about, and me. We even get group for WhatsApp. Someone say Sabi the guy, you feel Sabi him. The guy's story, they amazing. We always tell us say you get ATM for us. If we begin to have this guy, one day now, so this guy go buy 1 million naira door. You know when money begin shark person, you go just one day just go buy 1 million naira door, just put for a house. He say, say security day very important. I say now you go buy 1 door of 1 million. Baba, let me tell you, life no get formula. Oh. Me, I dey follow them for this same estate. I said, don't hear. My whole life, they different. My whole brand, they different. And all of us are doing well. Plus the one where they work for oil company, plus the one where they sell house, plus me. We're all doing very well to the glory of God. So that notion that let me now tell you the third story. Growing up, this is another personal story. All the stories I'm telling you, I can verify them. If that my neighbor agrees, say go do interview, make him tell me how. So because I need to bring him on one day, because I watched him. If we begin talk, he go join and I go talk. Before you know it, the other neighbor was closer to me. Now I saw he come. Before you know, they don't become best friends. Now so it be. If he enter you before you know, you go become his best friend. If you just say something dey your body where you want sell, or something dey your body where you want buy, and he get the thing before you know, and I go down turn friend. Genius. When it comes to marketing, genius. I give it to him. Somebody said, Daddy, please stop talking about it. Let me now tell you a third and very personal story. Sorry, I've been on this live for 1 hour 22 minutes. And I'm hungry and tired. But I'm going to tell you this story. This is now my father's story. When we moved to Ibadan, my father took us to an area in Ibadan called Aremo, Ibadan. My father was like, many of his friends were staying in Bodija. Bodija was like the Lekki of Ibadan then. Aremo was like the Ajegunle. Ajegunle good. We're rough for Lagos. If you ever lived in Ibadan, you know what Aremo is. Now for Aremo, only my house get fence. For Aremo, no house get fence. If for instance now they go 2 streets away, I go enter people backyard, they greet them for kitchen. You go they walk out through people dining room, they cross, go now get to Makoko, you know rough reach Makoko finish, but you're rough. Makoko rough. Sorry more. Because Makoko, you go they walk out, you go they see where people go inside the river. No, Aremo no bad. Aremo to get those things, but my own side no bad. It's more like a rough part of Ajegunle. You know, somebody say, I know your papa. Yes, my dad had a hospital there. Now, his argument was, all those people, say, now waiting in pocket carry. All those other people that stayed in Bodija, they took loans. Their pocket no carry them. OJ Bere, you sabi all that side, God go bless you. They are J, Labiran, that whole area. Or Remeji, Agugu, Akberin. Now that area, if you be Ibadan, you go sabi, a very rough area. So, my father's friends that were doctors like him, that came from abroad, went to borrow loan. Now, I understood my father's point of view. You want to go and borrow loan and be living in this kind of area, and you now be suffering, Baba, their children had a better quality of life than we did. You see, when you live in the hood long enough, you begin to think like people in the hood. You begin to accept things in the hood. Your environment becomes you. Let me give you an example. In my estate, no car wey you wan buy wey go chance anybody. If one person never get am, he go soon get am. No car wey you wan buy wey you go take chance, unless maybe you buy Ferrari. But say that kind of Mercedes or na BMW or na Range Rover, person dey wey get am. So you are living among people. Let me give you an example now. My neighbor just saved me 7 million naira. The other one, not the first one. I just call him up one day, want to gist to say I want travel. He can tell me, say, no problem. Oh. I say, more ticket cost. Oh, into his wife too was traveling. So I were talking about tickets. So I say, I won't use KLM. I was about to pay for the KLM, and everything was about 7 million because now business class. So I just called him. He said, why you want use KLM? Say, they just bouncing guy yesterday. Oh, say, he no get transit visa. Say, Nigerians now need transit visa if they are passing through Amsterdam. Say, the guy wasted the whole business class ticket. They had to on the spot buy economy for another airline. I say, what? Do you know the guy who won't book the ticket for me? I just tell him, hold. Bah. Now I collect his own agent. As I'm talking to 9 agent book my ticket. I had to book it through another route. You see, if I wasn't living in that kind of area and associating with this kind of people, now so I for carry my load, go airports that day. Fine, I don't need a transit visa. But I have family members who don't have European passports. So I'm living in an area with people that think like me. Do you understand what I'm trying? You get me? They think like me. We think in the same direction. The kind of things they do with their families are the kind of the other day, one of them carrying family go one place. Myself, I say, Omo, this picture is nice. So myself, I go carry my family go there. Someone said, happened to a few of my friends. Baba, that's not for waste that money. Oh. So the kind of association you keep affects your mindset. People don't like to hear this truth because they are comfortable. In their lives. You understand me? They don't like anything that offends their illusion. Yes, it's good to buy property. Yes, there are many people that bought property in outskirts that it paid them. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I don't fault you buying property, but I've also seen personally, since I met my father, I was always building one thing or the other. Till today, he's always building. He's still building. Since I've known him, has always been building. At a point, I had to ask him, say, Daddy, which day are you going to start enjoying these things that you have been building? Don't waste money. Don't. If my papa chop food for you, fear go catch you. Sometimes when I eat, I feel like I'm greedy because I go eat fish, meat, egg. My papa, if you chop egg, na egg. If you chop fish, na fish. They know they mix fish and meat. But when I look at my mom, on the other hand, my mom doesn't have any property that she bought with her money. But my mother flies business class. My mother dresses. I know they dress. I know Sabi wear clothes. As I be man, if I wear my mama cloth, I go find inside. When mama they wear cloth rich. But you see, my mother has an investment that money cannot buy. My mother has people. And that's another real estate that we're not really talking about. My mother has people. If I run into trouble, if my papa didn't run into trouble, my father brought my mother to this country in 1979. If my father enters trouble today, now my mama ain't go call. If I enter trouble today, now my mama, first person on my now my mama I go call. My mother has people. People is a real estate that nobody's talking about. You see, when you are talking of real estate, that's why I said this guy talked utter nonsense. When you're talking about real estate, only a primitive man will look at land. I've forgotten whose album rights Michael Jackson went to buy. He just bought the people's album rights. Till today, Michael Jackson is making money on it. We're in a world of content. Content is another real estate. Crypto is another real estate. I know people that bought $1,000 coins and sold for $350,000. Crypto is another real estate. So there's real estate, there's crypto real estate, there is people real estate, and there is content real estate. You get the kind of content, the Beatles, God bless you. You get the kind of content where you go get. You know if you're hungry till you buy. See, imagine say 2 years ago, Burna Boy they broke. He can't sell everything where he gets. All in catalog. He can't sell them. I had the opportunity to buy a house in Banana Island for $1 million. But Burna Boy they broke. I can't buy. Baba, I know if you work again. This life where they do for you, now waste of time. Say make I just buy 10% inside Burna Boy's life and buy his content. Now so I go sit down like this. Every morning, Burna Boy go still they call me chairman till today because now me sponsor him. And as long as I can tie that deal very well, lock it very well, I'm getting 10% of his earnings for life. You guys don't get it. So the real estate that your parents... my TikTok don't die, and TikTok people were really enjoying this. I'm so sorry, guys. The phone don't die. I need to get a new phone. I still use iPhone 8 for my TikTok. I knew it was going to die, but I was hoping it would last a little longer. Okay, let me just put it to charge. I'm not sure it can come back again. So I'm not in any way devaluing property like houses or land, but also remember that sometimes they don't do them to my papa before. My father had many hectares of farmland. One day they just came and they just gave my father compensation and took over all his land. I've seen the rough side of landed property. Not one instance, several instances. And I've seen the good side of content, the good side of people. My mother does not have a single property, but my mother is 1 million times richer than my father, even if my mother only had 1,000 naira in her account. You know why? Because my mother has people. People are a currency. People are a real estate. You need to understand that. By people, I don't mean people you go and drink and party with. I mean people that you work together, people you invest in, people who invest in you. Now, when they chase babe together, money can't finish. Now, person will know you before know you again. When they work with person, any day they need you, they go remember you. My mother is a professor of law. Do you understand? My mother is a professor of law. Do you know there are months I'm not able to... I dey quarrel my mama say I don't say and talk to. Because I'm talking to my mother, I'm in a meeting. I'm talking to my mother, I'm in a meeting. I call my mother at 11 p.m. I just got home from a meeting. I'm tired, I want to sleep. Now, so me and my mom go do 1 month, we no go talk. I will come report and give my sister. My sister will come call her and say, your son has been trying to talk to you, he has not been able to talk to you. My mother is a people's person. My father is a property person. I would rather go with people. I would rather go with people. Much love, Mustafa Alpha. God bless you. I'm not a people's person like my mom. I'm not like my dad too. I'm somewhere in between. I'm working on my people skills. So I think I should end here. My wonderful brother. Oh, wow. What next? I tell you, say people, I need to give it up to Tobi Adegboyega. Tobi Adegboyega. Tobi Adegboyega. Ó máa dáa fún ẹ. Ibikíbi tó bá wọ̀ láyé yìí, ó máa dáa fún ẹ. Ó máa dáa fún ẹ. Tobi Adegboyega. Olúwa Tobi Adegboyega. Come my life, I dey praise you. Come my life, I dey hail you. Baba, Tobi Adegboyega na my friend. Baba, forget anything. Forget money. Tobi Adegboyega na person. Tobi. I no fit talk wetin him do. But if Tobi stand with you, Tobi Adegboyega. Olúwa tóbi lọ́ba. Àní ibikíbi tó bá wọ̀ láyé ẹ, ilẹ̀kùn máa ṣí fún ẹ ní. Tọmọtọmọ, táyátáyá, tìyá àti ti bàbá, Tobisco, PT. Baba, PT they remind me of my mama. PT. Baba, somebody said PT is a sweet person. You have no idea. You have no idea. As in, I've never met a human being like Tobi Adegboyega in my life. I am saying this without tag him. I'm saying this without me conrueri. Tobi Adegboyega is 500 people in one person. Me conrueri. Látijọ́ tí ìyá àti bàbá mi ti bí mi. Sorry, I'm speaking in Yoruba. Those of you that don't understand, forgive me. Me conrueri. Tobi Adegboyega is I can almost say is my best friend. As in, you know, get idea. Sometimes if I never talk to Tobi for 2 days, Pastor Tobi, make I know disrespect in office, because I dey call him Tobi Loba. If I never talk to him for 2 days, I know the day okay. As in, the kind of movement where Tobi they move, I never see him. Nobody, I never see him before for my life. Forget money. Money is nothing in your last show. So when you tell me, say you get problem with Tobi Adegboyega, I wonder how. Even person where they offend Pastor Tobi, he go still they carry on for. But I go live sometimes I dey vex say, but this guy na idiot. He go say, hey, leave him. He go still they help him. For Pastor for you to offend Pastor Tobi to the point where no one help you again. Maybe you go look for a mama trouble. He just chat me something. There's something I discussed with him. As in, if I stand like this, do like this for PT. He don't come here. I say me they call him. I won't pray for you. I know they pray for anybody. But I won't pray for you. I don't pray before. You will need to go watch this video again. Olúwa tóbi lọ́ba. Ibikíbi tó bá wọ̀ nílé ayé, ilẹ̀kùn máa ṣí fún ẹ. Ilẹ̀kùn máa ṣí fún ẹ tọmọtọmọ táyátáyá. Ò ní tẹ́wọ́ ná. Ò ní kàgbákò. Ibikíbi tó bá ń lọ, àánú ni wàá máa rí gbà. Oore ọ̀fẹ́, ayọ̀, Anybody will on that. You see, I dey talk this thing because as I dey do this live, I just see your chart. I just read your chart. I just look and say, how am I this blessed to know this person? And it has nothing to do with money. How am I this blessed to know such a person? I am blessed. My ministry is blessed. Once again, I say it's not of money. Do you know Pastor Toby sits down to listen to my messages and he sends me the critique and he encourages me on my ministry. Forget any, as in, how many people, apart from simply Vic, nobody else sits down and as in, it's too much. So when they bash him and they defend him and people they talk say, hey, because he's giving you money, I'm not poor. Maybe one day you will realize it. I'm not poor. But since my mother gave birth to me in this life, I've never met anybody like Pastor Toby. I've never. I'm 46 years old. I'm 6'1". I meet people. I have met more people than the average person can ever meet in their lifetime. I meet in 6 months because of the virtue of my job. And in everyone, I've met good people. I've met bad people. I've met in-between people. I've met exciting people. I've met excellent people. I've never met anybody like Pastor Toby. Pastor Toby is a rare gem. A different. There's something about Pastor Toby. There's, as in, Pastor Toby is a person we get, but he know, if you know get, he know will look down on you. And he will give you that attention that he gives. Pastor Toby, God will bless you. That's all I can say. God will bless you. And as long as my heart they pure inside this thing where they talk, you go begin to see the result. Because everybody get waiting that they look for. And like I said once again, not be everybody they look for money. People are looking for different things. You go begin to see those things. Humility. That day they said he was raking for his church choir. Church choir that worked with Davido on his song. Church choir that he sponsors. Una no pity o. Una no harm. Forget wetin blog they carry. Let me tell you something. Pastor Toby brought Davido for his church members' wedding. I was there. They didn't tell me about it. I was there. He brought Davido. I cannot mention the caliber of people that attended that. It's not his child's wedding, no, not his brother's wedding, no. His church members' wedding. Pastor Toby lives with his church members in the same house. As in, Pastor Toby, na the Christianity way Bible write about. No be the one where your pastors they talk. It's like, as in, he lives with his church members. If you call, there are days where Pastor Toby is coming back from an event at 3 a.m. and he's doing video call with me, and I'm seeing church members in the car with him, and they are going to the same house. No. Toby Loba, Oluwa Toby Loba. God will bless you. That's all I have to say. Thank you. So, thank you to everybody that bought stars. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you all. I hope you learned something today, because we really had an audience today, and it was just about me complaining about Obidients and Obidients. But at the end of the day, all the people who bought me stars have really made me happy. Big shout out to Michael Brown. Oladele Ojo sent 1,000 stars. Oladele Ojo, and I never greet you. Oladele Ojo, Oladele Ojo, Oladele Ojo, Oladele Ojo, Oladele Ojo. Ọ̀nà òfìlérè wàá ṣeré Oladele. Nini Coulson, thank you so much, 50 stars. Chai Brown, 50 stars. Michael Brown, 100 stars. Thank you so much, 50 stars. Fadimatuli, 50, 150. Too Much Grace, 100 stars. Fadimatulia, 50 stars. Thank you so much. Me too. I've seen yours too. Thank you all so much. Star senders still topping the charts. We've got Reggie Baby, my sweet nurse, send me 6,000 stars. Thank you so much. Michael OJ, 4,000 stars, and Fumi Adamson, 2,550 stars. Send stars, make I hail you. God bless you all. Thank you so much. Make I come out for this live. Go talk to Pastor Toby. Make I go talk to my guy. Hey, make I even bring him live. Make I bring him live. Make I bring him live. He's even here. I just wanted to greet him. I wanted him to hear. I don't even want to bring him. I just wanted him to hear. Say, Baba, since I met you, my life has changed. As in, no. One day they bash Pastor Toby. I do 3 videos. Pastor Toby say, is this not too much on your page? I say, they don't know. Pity. Oluwa Toby lover. Father one. How far?
I did. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I was just going to get off the live to come and call you.
I just started seeing tags. I'm thinking, what did I do this time?
No. I just read your message. The message you sent to me. I just read it and I'm like, wow. How can a human being be like this? I was like, no. No, I said I need to. I said, now me say me the tag. I say he needs to. I need to pray for you.
Too much. That is. Wow. Love you guys. That ill too much. That ill. I wish I can buy stars like.
No need. The one way you don't do pasta. Now me supposed buy star for you. And no worry, when I come, I go buy star for you. Dear Father. I go burn my money for your head too. No be only you get money. I go spend my money for your head. Pastor Toby. Ọkùnrin mẹ́ta. In fact, ọkùnrin ẹgbẹ̀rún ọkùnrin. Igba ọkùnrin. Oh, no. God will bless you. And God will, every door that has ever closed for you, God will open it down. You don't even know, say you don't open them down. Now, the day you go check and you see that door don't open. I say this from the bottom of my heart. As you have carried people along, you have planted what your children will eat from generation to generation. They will not know why these things are happening to them, but they'll just be reaping, they'll just be basking in the blessings of the work you have done. The work you have done, taking people who have substance abuse problems off the street and turning them to businessmen. People who came, I met PK. PK is a pastor in Pastor Toby's church. He went to church to stab somebody. Today is a pastor in that church, drives Range Rover. Person will go church, go stab person. They are not telling me the story. I saw them. I know them. They are my guys. If Pastor Toby do live video with him, people, I go to greet them one by one. I know all of them. And I know all of their stories. And just as you have done this for innocent children, you have turned boys into men, you have turned children into people. Now, so everything we got to do with your descendants, and not be you are they pray for. Now, every fruit that comes out of you will reap and reap and reap, and they will not know where it's coming from.
Amen.
May you know peace and joy. Money cannot buy peace, money cannot buy joy, but God can give that in abundance. I tell people all the time, prayer cannot guarantee success, but prayer can guarantee peace. May that peace be your dwelling place. It's not that peace will come to your dwelling place. It will be your dwelling place. You will live inside peace. Inside peace will be your home.
Amen.
Inside love.
Amen.
Inside the blessings of Yahweh. Pity.
Amen. Amen.
The day I met you,
thank you, everybody.
I blessed that day. And I say this publicly. The day I met you, I've never in 46 years of my life, I senior you with years, but I did respect you. Because you have brought change into my life. You've made me look at life differently. You've made me question not my ideas, but my actions. You've made me see a different side of humanity. And you've given me the assignment to go and change my neighborhood the way you've changed yours. Pity. God bless you.
Wow.
My salute.
Wow. Actually, I'm grateful, and I pray the same for everyone watching as well. Peace.
Amen.
Actually, I'm grateful.
Amen.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone. God bless.